That's where we came from. Good morning, everybody. February 11th, day 42. We got to Carver's Gap, and the only immediate woods we could find to camp in was right behind the bathrooms, and because the bathrooms were closed, that's where everybody goes. So we stayed right on the cement pad for the bathrooms. It worked out great. So I actually got warmer through the night, so I had to kick off a couple layers, and then woke up this morning, and now the higher we're going, the wind's kicking up, getting cooler. But anyway, we pulled up. A good friend, Keith Stewart, brought us a pizza and each of us a beer, and he wasn't there, so he was out on the trail. We just had missed him. We got caught up with him and visited him for a while, and turned out to be a really good night. So we packed up in the morning, and about 7:30 we were on the trail, and the bald we were looking at from down below, which is down there where the road is there. We're climbing up that mountain now, and gonna have some beautiful views today, so I'm sure I'll be taking a lot of pictures. Hope you had a good night. Have a good Saturday. We'll see you soon. There's the two balds over there we're going to be going over. Two other balds. Roan Mountains did not disappoint. Sure is party. Just came up that bald was pretty much all rock, but you see the road down there. Balds over there that we're going over yet. point 2 off the trail. There's the iconic barn. They're talking about ripping it down. So we definitely have to check it out and have a little lunch right here. Oh, and here's the view. We're gonna be climbing over those. We'll get back on trail, and then there's where we're going. All right, everybody. Sun just went under, so I put my hoodie back on. But that was the Over Mountain Shelter. They don't want you camping there, and looks like they're starting to tear it down. And there's petitions to try and save it, but I don't know. It might be the last time. This might be the last season that it's standing. So we wanted to make sure we went down there. It was a little downhill. 0.2, I think it was. But what an awesome place to have lunch. So back on trail, we're climbing. We're going to go up to Little Hump, a couple other view spots up here. So we'll see you at the top. Yeah, this one's pretty steep. You see up at that bald, we were up there earlier, and we came down and took the side trail down to the barn, and picnic tables where we had lunch there. Yeah, so we're climbing. Still going up. And it looks like there's a path going up that one over there too, so we'll be even higher. Little Hump Mountain is where we're at. 5,446. That's the next one we're going over. And I see some big boys in the background. Okay, there's Big Hump. Trail comes down and look at that opening, goes right up to Little Hump. So you would think you just go over the hill and you go up. No, we did about a half-mile zigzag through all kinds of mud and rocks, you know, to get the experience. And now we're going to be heading up. We're putting on some extra layers because it's getting cold and windy, and the front's rolling in. So we'll see you at the top. It's really whipping now. I got my hoodie and my wind jacket on. My legs are fine. But, ooh, she's howling. Yeah, there's a little bump. And it took us all through there to bring us back down to there. And then all the way up. So, no big deal. That's the AT. Once we get up top here, I'm sure we're not going to want to stay up there and soak in the view for a good amount of time. So go up there, check it out, take some pictures, and then onward. The wind's really picking up. That front must be blowing in because the air's getting colder too. All right, we'll see you at the top. Even the turkey buzzards are starting to circle me. Woo! We're almost at the top. Got a little ways to go yet. Still got a ways. Alright, we made it to the top. We're still breathing. Now I'm going to do a 360 here. Over to this edge a little bit. Looks like there's some smoke down in that valley too. Something's burning something. See some rivers in the distance. I mean, there's mountains way out there. I mean, way out there. Shark fins. We got some snow up there. It's cold out. I should say the wind is chilly. Temperature isn't too bad. A couple more shark fins over here. Yeah. Them turkey buzzards are still following me. Waiting for me to drop. Well, hello there. Okay, we just came off the bald, came down that mountain through the ridge and then hit this opening. We're slowly making it. It's all downhill, but it got a little cooler at the top. We had to put some layers on and it got real windy, but then we got down, we took the layers off. But look what we just hit. Looky here. Leaving North Carolina. Well, North Carolina, you were mean and you were pretty. Like to see you again sometime. Salute. Two states down. Got Georgia and North Carolina down. Now we're gonna finish off Tennessee, and before you know it, we'll be in Virginia. But that is a pretty sight. We had to look because there wasn't anything in far out, but that I saw. But the sign says it all. We're sitting at mile marker 392.2. Leaving North Carolina. Georgia was beautiful. North Carolina was phenomenal. It was rugged and rough in spots, but beautiful. Love North Carolina. Love the Carolinas. Now we're gonna get some more taste of Tennessee. We've been popping in and out of Tennessee, so now we're gonna get the real taste of Tennessee, and we'll go from there. But my heels are starting to thump. We're getting close to the end of the day. We got about 4 miles, so we're gonna get packed up and get her done. Hello, Tennessee. That's pretty cool. Yep, Georgia down, Tennessee down. I don't think it'd be too long for Tennessee. We've been in and out of it for a while. And then we'll be in Virginia for a long stretch. And then before you know it, we'll be in West Virginia, Maryland, and PA. But Virginia's gonna take a while. But anyway, feels good to be in Tennessee. Haven't spent a whole lot of time there. I was in a couple different places passing through. Stayed overnight, but man, it's beautiful. And I've got a lot of friends from Tennessee. It's the kind of state that I could live in, no doubt. But anyway, we're going to continue our descent. Then we got a little incline before we get to, so the game plan is we've got some snow, sleet, and freezing rain coming. And the way the forecasters talk about it, it's a substantial storm. It's just a little, I don't think it's going to be that bad, but we're going to play it safe, and then we're going to take a 0 at Refuge Hostel and wait for this storm to pass. watch the Super Bowl and take it from there. Got to get my feet to rest. We've been doing some pretty big miles. We've been resting too, but not going to push it. So we really wanted to get here in 2 days, and we did. Well, we're not there yet, but we will be. And that was one of our goals, because the weather coming and getting views over the mountains there. So glad we did those big miles slack packing. And man, everything has been so beautiful. Like I said, Georgia, awesome. North Carolina, I could live any of them states. But I don't like the heat. I'm pretty sure it gets pretty warm down here. But anyway, enough of chewing your ear off. Let's get to the bottom of this mountain. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, I want to get one of my pet peeves off my back. A lot of trash we've been finding. We've been picking up a lot of people's stuff. Some stuff we just can't get anymore. Whether it's on the trail, in a shelter. We've even seen people hide a stash of garbage in a hollow tree. That's pretty sad. So people, leave no trace. I mean, I haven't left a single wrapper that I know of. If it happened, somehow it blew out of my pocket, but I highly doubt it. But if everybody would leave no trace, it'd get rid of a lot of the garbage that we've been seeing. But it's just, you know, you get out here to get away from that stuff. And nothing more disappointing when you roll up to a shelter and there's all kinds of junk there. Like somebody doesn't want this in their bag anymore and leaves it there, and then mice get into it, other animals get into it. Heck, we found a heavy blanket, full jar of peanut butter. I mean, we were slack packing one day. 0.7 had so much stuff in her pack, it was actually heavy. But I picked up several wrappers today going over the bulbs. But you know, some of it could be accidental. I got no problems with it. When you got several monster cans sitting there with holes in them from shooting them with a BB gun, that's intentional. But anyway, rant over. And I better put my phone away before I do a live face plant. Almost there. Hey now, sitting here at 19E, starting to really sleet right now. We came out of the woods and point 0.7 took a pretty good tumble, and her knee was really bothering her. And we had every intentions of going to the refuge hostel, but we came up to 19E to get something to eat and drink, and we're talking to the owner, and her knee started really hurting her bad, so we decided to stay here instead. Kind of felt bad, but you know, it is what it is. I still highly recommend the refuge hostel, and would go there in a second.
just from all the good recommendations they've had. But after talking with Dave and Lone Wolf and Lucky Charm, treated us very well here, so we're going to stay here for the night. So we had something to eat and drink at the bar. Had a fantastic Reuben, and like I said, we were talking to Dave, and they're going to have a nice Super Bowl party here, and they're going to have a big breakfast in the morning at the hostel, and they're treating us right, and just felt really good and comfortable here, so we're going to stay here. And plus, like I said, point seven's knee is really bothering her, so we're not too mobile right now. And then to make matters worse, I go to get in the loft in the bunk room and slam my knee into a corner of a post, so between the two of us we don't have one good knee. So today we did 14.8 miles from Carver Gap to 19E. Very windy, very beautiful. Overall was a good day, but some big climbs, and we pushed a little bit the last 2 days, but I mean, it's all good. That's what we wanted to do, to get out of this weather. Now it's almost like turning into snow. I'm sure they're freaking out around here. But anyway, I'm sitting out here in a shorts and t-shirt. But anyway, like I said, we're at 19E. It's all good. We're going to take a 0 tomorrow, and then go from there, see how things are going, and then eventually head north. So have a good weekend. Hope you had a good Saturday, and we'll talk to you soon. And for the record, it is February 11th, day 42.